Good evening, baseball fans. You are tuning in to Houston Astros Network, and we are here today at Minute Park as the 59-47 Houston Astros take on their interdivision rivals, the Oakland Athletics, coming in this one 57-48. Now let's take a look at the lineup that the Oakland Athletics have put together for this matchup today. Leading things off in center field is Coco Crisp. Batting second and playing second, Ben Zobrist. Batting third and playing third, Josh Donaldson. And in the cleanup spot is the first baseman, Brandon Moss. On the mound today for the Houston Astros is the young right-hander Jared Kozar, coming this game 6-7 on the season with a 3.99 ERA. He's kind of gotten into a bit of a groove as of late, but he hasn't really had the best of seasons as he's only 6-7 on the season. Making his way to the dish now, leading things off, batting .230 with 5 home runs, 37 RBIs, and leading the American League with 27 stolen bases is the center fielder Coco Crisp here. 3-2 count here on Crisp. Here comes the kick and the pitch from Kozar, and that's a ball just on the inside corner as Crisp is going to draw a walk here for the first at-bat of the game, giving the Athletics a base runner. One out in the inning now, Josh Donaldson at the plate, Crisp still on first. And Crisp's taking off for second, and the throw is going to be high as Crisp is able to slide in for his 28th stolen base of the season. 0-1 count on Brandon Moss now. Kozar getting set. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be grounded to the first baseman, Carter, as he steps on first to end the top of the first inning. Pick things up in the bottom half of the first here. Take a look at the lineup that manager Bo Porter has assembled. Leading things off, second baseman Jose Altuve. Batting second and left, Alex Presley. Batting third and center, Dexter Fowler. In the cleanup spot, the big man, Chris Carter. Also playing first today. On the mound today for the Oakland Athletics is their ace, 11-2 on the season with 3.16 ERA, Sonny Gray, the right-hander, 21 games started, 148 innings pitched in the season. And here's Jose Altuve to lead things off, 1-1 count on him here. Here comes the pitch from Sonny Gray, and Altuve is going to get this one a ride into center field. That's going to dip in front of Crisp in left center, as Altuve is going to round first, head for second, slide in head first. That's a double to lead things off for Jose Altuve and the Astros. 2 outs in the inning now. Chris Carter at the plate. Full count on him here. Altuve is on third. Now here comes the pitch from Sonny Gray. And Carter's just going to ground this one to Jed Lowry at it short as he fires over to Moss at first to end the bottom half of the inning. Pick things back up in the bottom of the second here. 0-1 count here for George Springer. No outs in the inning. Sonny Gray with the kick and the pitch as Springer is going to get this one a ride into right field, and Reddick isn't going to be able to get to that one over in right field as George Springer slides in feet first for a double here in the bottom of the second, starting things off nicely for the Astros. So it's Springer on second now. That brings up Todd Frazier. First pitch swinging here as the ball is going to get past the catcher, and Springer is going to advance easily into third. Later in the inning now, 1 out as Steven Drews at the plate. Springer's still on third. Here's the first pitch from Gray as Drews is going to ground this one to Zobrist at second. He's going to fire over to Moss for the easy out. But Springer is going to come across home plate and get the Astros off started with the 1-0 lead. Pick things up back in the top of the fourth now. 2-1 count, 2 outs in the inning on Brandon Moss here. Here comes the pitch from Kozar. And he hangs that changeup in the zone as Brandon Moss gives that one a ride over the right field fence. That's a solo shot for Brandon Moss, the big bat, the power bat here for the Oakland Athletics. Tying that one up, making this a 1-1 ball game now. And Brandon Moss has been one of the many bats to produce here for the Oakland Athletics this season. Top of the fifth now, 1 out in the inning. 2-0 count here on John Jaso. Pitch from Kozar. That's going to be lined over the head of Altuve at second into the gap. Dexter Fowler is going to give that one chase in the right center gap. But Jaso is able to head into second standing up, as that's a double for catcher John Jaso. Later that inning, we've got Yoenis Cespedes at the plate. 2-2 count on him, 2 outs in the inning. As he's just going to ground this one to the shortstop, Jonathan Villar. He fires over to first. Big man Chris Carter just picks that one easily. And that gets the Astros out of the inning. And we are still tied at 1-1 here. 3 hits for the Athletics, 2 hits for the Astros. Top of the sixth now. 1-2 count here with no outs in the inning on Coco Crisp. Here comes the windup from Kozar and the pitch. And Crisp is going to line this one down the right field line as Springer's not able to get to that one. That's going to hit against the wall as Crisp rounds first. And he heads into second standing up, as that is a double here for Coco Crisp in the 6th inning. Now we've got Josh Donaldson at the plate, the third baseman who is 0 for 2 in the day with 2 strikeouts, the AL All-Star this season. Crisp still on second with 1 out. Kozart getting set. Here comes the pitch. And Josh Donaldson lines this one in left field, but Presley isn't able to handle that one. I would have said he lost it in the sun, but there was no sun to lose it in. And Crisp rounds third, heads for home, and Donaldson gets an RBI double, giving the Athletics a 2-1 lead here. Pick things up later in the inning as we've got 2 outs now. 1-1 count here on Yoenis Cespedes. Josh Donaldson still at second as Cespedes grounds this one to Chris Carter as he just steps on the bag to end the inning here for the Astros, but not before the Athletics take a 2-1 lead off of Josh Donaldson's RBI double. Flip things over to the bottom half of the inning now. Jonathan Villar leading things off. 1-0 count on him here. Here comes the pitch from Gray. As Villar just grounds this one past Brandon Moss as he's not able to handle that one. As I'm not sure if they're going to score that one an error or not. They should, as Brandon Moss should have been able to make that play. But Villar is going to be on first here to lead off the inning. So Alex Presley at the plate now. 1 out. 0-1 count on him. And Villar is going to be taken off for second. He pitches out, but Villar gets such a good jump, and the throw is high as he's able to slide in head first for a stolen base as the throw from Jaso was offline. Now Villar is on third. 0-1 count here on Dexter Fowler as he's just going to line this one right past Brandon Moss at first. Villar is going to score as Dexter Fowler gets an RBI base hit here and ties the game up 2-2. Still bottom of the 6th, 2 outs in the inning. 0-1 count here on Chris Carter. Dexter Fowler still on first as Sonny Gray is getting set. And Fowler's taken off for second. He's going to slide in, but the ball is going to bounce into center field, and he's able to advance to third on that one. Wild throw from John Jaso allows Dexter Fowler to get into third base on that. They're going to rule that one an error on John Jaso and a stolen base to Dexter Fowler. As 1-1 count here on Carter as he lines this one in right field. Reddick makes a dive, but he isn't able to haul that one in. Dexter Fowler is going to come around to score as that is a 3-2 lead here for the Houston Astros now. We are still in the bottom of the 6th here. Springer's at the plate now. 0-1 count on him as Sonny Gray gets set and he deals. And Springer's just going to ground this one to Lowry over at short, and he's going to flip to Ben Zobrist at second. And that's going to end the inning here for the Athletics as they're able to get to this one, but not before the Astros take a 3-2 lead. Top of the 7th now, 3-1 count on Josh Reddick as Kozart gets set and he deals. And that is ball 4 taken by Josh Reddick as he draws a walk here to get himself on the base. And that's going to end the day for Jared Kozart. Solid performance all around from him. He did walk a few guys, gave up a few runs, but all around a solid performance from the young right-hander as Bo Porter comes out of the mound now. Tells him his day is over. And coming in from the bullpen now is the lefty, the newly called-up lefty, Darren Downs. 4 games appeared, 1-2 record with a 20.25 ERA. Not impressive at all. So Downs on the mound now, 1-0 count on Reimer Liriano. Here's the pitch from Downs as that's going to be lined into the left field corner as Presley's going to get to that one rather quickly as that's only a single for Liriano. Full count now on Coco Crisp, 2 outs in the inning. Here's the pitch from Downs as that's a ball on the outside half of the plate. That's going to load the bases here for the Oakland Athletics. So bases loaded. 1-2 count here on Ben Zobrist as that's going to be grounded past the third baseman. And Presley's going to come up firing. Zunino's going to catch this one, and he's going to tag out Liriano at the plate. Presley came up firing. He gunned down the man at home, but not before the Athletics tie this one up 3-3. Coming in the ballgame now for the Houston Astros is Ryan Madson, the newly signed Ryan Madson. 4 games appeared, 4.50 ERA, 7 strikeouts so far. on his young campaign as he was just signed into free agency. And coming in as a pinch hitter now in the ballgame for the Athletics is the utility man, Alberto Callaspo. So full count here on Callaspo, as that's going to be just a bit inside. As that's going to be a walk here for Ryan Madson. Comes in the ballgame, walks the first man he faces. Not a very good start. And they're going to pinch run. Craig Gentry is going to come in now as the pinch runner, as he is quite the speed demon on the bases. Next batter up in the inning is the left fielder, Jonas Cespedes. 0-0 count on him as he grounds this one up the middle. Altuve is able to get to that one. Step on second, fire to first, but not before Cespedes beats that one out, as they are still going to have a base runner here in Cespedes at first. Josh Reddick at the plate now. 2 outs in the inning. 0-0 count on him here. Here comes the pitch, and Cespedes is going to be stealing. The throw is high as Cespedes is able to slide in head first for a stolen base. Get their base runner over to second there. 1-2 count now on Josh Reddick. Madsen getting set. And he deals, as that's going to be a line down the left field line, just barely staying fair, as Presley is going to have some trouble with that one in the corner. As Cespedes is going to come around to score, make that 4-3 now for the Athletics. So John Jaso at the plate now. 3-2 count on him. Madsen deals, as that is down in the zone. That's another walk here for Ryan Madsen. Already 2 walks in his only inning he's appeared in, as Brad Peacock's going to come in from the bullpen now. Brad the Birdman Peacock. 12 games, 0-2 record with a 1.86 ERA. Very solid ERA and 38.2 innings pitched. 31 strikeouts and only allowed 16 walks. And Peacock's going to be facing Jed Lowry here. Full count once again, as he's going to ground this one of the big man over at first, as he's going to step on the bag to end the inning. And now Sean Doolittle, the left-hander, is going to come in for the A's. 47 games appeared, 3.5 record with 1 save, 3.38 ERA, and 45.1 innings pitched. And there's also going to be a defensive substitution as Nick Punto, one of the premier utility men in the league, comes in at first base. So we've got 2 outs in the inning now. Doolittle on the mound. Dexter Fowler at the plate. 1-2 count on him. Here comes the pitch, and Dexter Fowler's just going to ground this one to the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he fires the first. And that's going to be the end of the inning. And now Juan Pierre is going to come in the game, replacing Presley in left field for the Astros. And Raul Valdez is going to come out of the bullpen. 41 games appeared. 10-2 record with a 4.43 ERA. 2 outs now in the top of the 9th. 1-0 count here on Ben Zobrist. As Valdez is just going to get Ben Zobrist to pop up here as Springer ranges over to his right, camps under that one, as that ends the inning, the top of the 9th inning here for the Astros. As we are going to head into the bottom of the 9th with a 4-3 Athletics lead. 7 hits for them, 5 for the Astros. All around a very solid pitching performance for both of these pitchers. And coming into the game now, as it's bottom of the 9th, is the closer Jim Johnson. 35 games appeared, 28 saves with a 4.15 ERA. So 1 out in the inning. Johnson on the mound. George Springer at the plate. 1-0 count on him. Johnson deals. As Springer is going to line this one up the middle. That's going to go into center field for a base hit. George Springer on first now. Getting the Astros a base runner here in the bottom of the 9th, as that is what they need. Springer on first now, and that brings up the third baseman, Todd Frazier. 0-1 count on him. And Springer's going to be taken off for second as he slides in head first, as the throw from John Jaso is not in time, as George Springer is able to get himself a stolen base. So 2-1 count now here for Todd Frazier. Springer still on second. Here comes the pitch from Johnson, as Frazier is going to ground this one past Donaldson at third. Springer's going to move up to third. Frazier is going to be on first as he gets a base hit here. Runners on the corner now in the bottom of the 9th for the Astros. And with runners on the corners with 1 out, that brings up Stephen Drew. As here comes the pitch from Johnson. He deals, and that's going to be lined into right field. Reddick's going to camp under that one. He's going to come up firing. Springer's going to tag up, slide, but he's going to be tagged out by Jaso at home plate. As that is how the ball game is going to end. That is a heartbreaking loss for the Houston Astros, as Springer tried to tag up and test the arm of Josh Reddick out in right field. and that was not one of his wiser decisions. The rookie not making the smartest play there. And the Athletics were led by a very solid pitching performance from Sonny Gray with 7 innings pitched, only giving up 5 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned, and 5 strikeouts. And that performance from Sonny Gray was enough to get him player of the game. Once again, 7 innings pitched, 5 hits, 3 runs, only 1 earned, and 5 strikeouts on the day for the Athletics ace, who has got himself his 12th win of the season after this one. And with that being said, it's going to wrap things up here in the studio. Don't forget to take a look in the box score on your way out, and also, don't forget to tune in next time here on Houston Astros Network.